Hello and welcome to my channel. I am Sharon of Lily Pond Treasures, and today we are in Statesville, North Carolina. We are on a road trip to Pennsylvania from Florida to go visit our son, and we decided to stop at Resettlers Antique Mall in Statesville, North Carolina. Let's go in and see what they have. They have some stuff outside as well. Alan saw these wheels and he saw, wouldn't that be nice to make a coffee table, make it look like a cart? Let me see the prices of these. $18. Not a bad price at all. I don't know if we have the time to do it right now, but let's look at everything else. Look at all these milk jugs. Okay, this one's $40. I've been seeing some of these face jugs all over the store. This is a Walter Fleming is the artist on here. This signature is there. They're very unusual. I do kind of like the weird a little bit. Look at that one. They have some of the old lunch boxes here. The Dukes of Hazzards, Pebbles and Bam Bam, Planet of the Apes. There's the Jungle Book back there. And then down here, there's a lot of these character mugs. Now, some of these I really haven't seen before. Like, I don't remember Elmer Fudd. And who is Beaky Buzzard? I do not remember Beaky Buzzard, but all the other characters I do know. There's the Roadrunner, and the Wile E. Coyote is back there. Nice little collection here. They have a lot of them. Here is a little lamp that's in this cabin here. That's interesting. That would make a great nightlight. Here is a nice flow blue piece. They want $85 for this. That's really nice. The colors are very vibrant. Here's all these old Crocs. There's a butter churn. The more north you get, the more you see these. We see a few of these in Florida, but they really are mostly from the north. There's old radios over here. And some clocks. Look at this old phone. Oh, here's one of those little sewing machines, the Singer sewing machines. Those are actually popular, those small ones. You can buy some records here. Let me see. Some cast iron pots and pans. A beautiful piece of furniture right here. Let me look at the tag. It's $1,600, almost $1,700. It's gorgeous. Yeah, I'm finding the weird pottery today. These are cyclopses. The one eye. There's something on their tongue. Here's another one. There's the eyeball in the middle there. This one's crying. And tongue's hanging out. These are $20 each. Brass is really in right now. There's some candlesticks down here. And then there's some pictures. This says, "I'm tired of eating," said nobody. I can't imagine anybody tired of eating. Here is a really nice antique desk. It lifts up. And look at this horse. It's a little tricycle in a horse shape. This case right here has some old toys in it. We got the airplanes, the boats, the little cars. And look at this truck right here. It's a Coca-Cola truck and it has all the little crates of bottles in it. Isn't that neat? It comes with the paperwork back there too. Found the glass, like that carnival basket up there. And then that picture set is iridescent carnival glass. There's a chicken. There's some Fenton. This is a really neat store. It's really old stuff. It's the true antiques in here. And underneath, look at all these old typewriters. Okay, some of you may never have seen this. This is a Thomas Edison phonograph. Instead of putting a record on here, you have to put a cylinder on, and this plays across the cylinder as the cylinder rolls like this. I've never seen one of these, but my husband knew what it was. Here is a Victrola. It's complete with the horn. It's in excellent condition. They want $725 for that. Here is some more glass. There's a big Yadro on the end there. Some more glass vases and Poli bottles. Here is the mushroom canister set. It has the mugs. There's glasses here too, and a few plates. This would be a fun piece of artwork. Look at all of the little children's records, and then look at the graphics on the covers, and then they have the records underneath. Isn't that neat? Here's a really cute little thing here. Look at all these little books. Putnam 10-piece miniature book set for $235, but they have it on this little rocker. I think miniature books are just adorable. I enjoy them. The same booth has some old calendars. Look at, there's one for 1937. Look at this old advertisement. Here's a calendar from 1943. Here's another old advertisement for Dr. Pepper. An old step stool. I've never seen a round one like this. Isn't that nice? Look at, there's some nice glass in this case here. I'll start from the top. There's some nice blue. I wonder if that orange one that glows. I have my black light in my pocket here. Let's see if it will reach. I think it's a little too far away. I can't reach it. Here's some marble vases. And there's some flow blue on the bottom here. This table, this is so unusual and beautiful. It is from some kind of factory. It's something from industrial, and they made a table out of it. Put a piece of glass on it. Oh, look at the wood on there. And then they put feet on it. They want $250 for this. This is a one-of-a-kind piece. That is a great price. Some old license plates and signs. All the old rusty stuff. Pretty neat. I like this primitive stuff. It doesn't really go in Florida for me. Look at these old tins, oil tins. And over here they have all kinds of Corningware. They have Fire King. There's Pyrex down here. Here's the whole 4-piece set of the mixing bowls. I'm still looking for a certain bottle. The name's Schroth on it, S-C-H-R-O-T-H. It looks like Schroth, but it's pronounced Schroth. I'll find it one day. It's a family name of mine. Oh, all this blue willow. Here are some paperweights up here. Oh, what's this? This is unusual. Let me see. Take a better look at this. Is it sand art? That is sand art. Look at that. It is detailed. For $18? Wow, I like that one. And then there's some stone fruit. Here's a beautiful chest of drawers. And these are Bakelite knobs. That says Florida. Is it Florida furniture or something? Florida, I can't read it. Florida, I think it says Florida furniture. Look at this cabinet. Look at the details on the front. It's hand painted. This is in beautiful condition too. They want $475 for it. They're saying it is a Wellington server. We got that little piece too. Here's some more hand paint on here. There's an Indian in this booth. Look at this cabinet. The carvings. That pottery's pretty too. Oh, that's a beautiful piece of furniture. Same vendor has a bunch of quilts. And look at this vase. That is really tall. Like horse. And then look at all the brass in here. Copper pots. These are Mexican hand-blown glasses, and these have the fruit on them. Oh, they're so pretty. Look at all of these refrigerators. There's an old Coca-Cola machine. Look at this old wheelchair. Here is a wine rack that somebody put a live edge board on. Now this is the warehouse section of the store. It's attached to the building. There's a lot of furniture in here. Look at this nice little primitive table. I love the patina on that. These are the records that go to that machine I told you about that played the cylinders. This crystal telephone, that's fancy. Here is a really nice mid-century modern dresser. And look at the lamps that are on it. Oh my goodness, they're fantastic. Here's some really nice trinket boxes. Now this is an alabaster one with the rose on there. And now these are brass. Very nice. There's a larger one here. This one is 20, let me see if I'm reading that right. That says $28 on that one. This one says 25, and this one says 35. It's a beautiful vanity. Look at the two-tone wood. And then it has the mirror there. Hello. Look at this old tabletop display piece. This came from an old general store. It needs some love. It needs some new glass on the top. But if that was restored, that would make a great piece for an antique mall. A whole bunch of these trunks right here. You could make a coffee table out of that one. This store has a lot of the old crusty and rusty, and there's glass here, all kinds of great stuff. It looks like a sculpture of a real hand. Here's some butterfly wing art. This one here is $55, and then there's a big one for $85. Isn't that beautiful? There's a lot of stuff out here outside. Now you hear the traffic behind me. We're right on the road. But look at this mantle right here. There's some salvage pieces here. There's some windows and doors. Here is another Coca-Cola machine when it only costs 25 cents. It's a Curious George old tin bank. You put your coins right there in that slot. There's all kinds of tins here. There's 50% off all china on these shelves right here. We're going to take a better look. I like this one. This is Red Wing. I like the square of it. Has some plates that goes with it. Some more china over here. Here's a clock. Tables also 50% off. Look at all the cookie jars, half price. I do have trouble selling cookie jars though. I like them. It would be a fun thing to collect. Here's some early butter churns. Old vintage stuff right here. Oh, do you remember the moo cow creamer? I remember people having that in their kitchens. Egg cups. Oh, here's another chopper hopper. You put your dentures in here. Now I'm going to see them all over the place. The last video I did at Dusty Rose, I was finding chopper hoppers all over the place. Okay. Here is a coffee grinder.
Or butter churn, we're not sure.
Oh, you think it's a churn?
Yeah, it says churn.
Oh, it says churn on here. Okay.
Here's something else you don't see too many times.
Made in America, yeah. Here is another one of those record players that plays the cylinder. And then the records are down here. We decided we're going to purchase this. Isn't that neat? I'm excited. What a great store that is. And the people that work here are wonderful. We're definitely coming back the next time we drive through here. Thank you for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe. And follow me on my Facebook page, Lily Pond Treasures. And all the addresses for this store will be down in my descriptions in case you want that. So have a great day and thank you for watching. Bye-bye.